Welcome to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life, brought to you by Vacations Hawaii. Here's what's coming up in the next half hour.
In this episode, you'll meet a man who works for the FBI now, but was once a notorious con man. We'll visit the Honolulu Quarterback Club, where Hawaii sports enthusiasts have been meeting for over 70 years. And you'll find out how to have one of the most important conversations of your life.
Generations TV starts now.
When you feel like Vegas, there's just one place to stay. Grab a drink at the Holo bar, there's just one place to play. We got a fresh, hot look, a new sports book. We got those local meals, just like Auntie cooks. Aloha spoken here. Book now at thecal.com.
Welcome back to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life.
Recently, AARP Hawaii invited Frank Abagnale to come to Hawaii to speak to our Kupuna about financial fraud, privacy, and security issues.
Good evening, folks. Thank God I'm in Hawaii and don't have to wear a suit.
He was terrific. I really liked that.
I thought to myself, that's it. If I could pose as a pilot, I could travel all over the world for free.
Frank, believe it or not, was once on the FBI's most wanted list.
He's charismatic and he's knowledgeable and he's smart, and you can always learn something that you didn't know.
When I was a teenager at 16, I ran away from a broken home. I ended up on the streets in New York City, and I quickly realized that I would have to be creative.
When Frank was young, he became one of the most famous imposters ever, claiming no fewer than 8 identities, including an airline pilot, a doctor, and a lawyer. He escaped from police custody twice before he was 21. The story may sound familiar. The blockbuster 2002 movie Catch Me If You Can, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, was based on Frank's life.
This year I'm celebrating 41 years with the FBI, 4 decades. I work out of Washington, D.C. Thank you.
Eventually, Frank was caught by the FBI and put in jail. But the FBI says it takes a thief to catch a thief, so they made a deal. Frank went to work for the FBI and has now been there for 41 years.
And while people are fascinated by what I did some 50 years ago as a teenage boy, I've always looked upon what I did as something that was immoral, illegal, unethical, and a burden I live with every single day of my life and will until my death.
In this story, we'll learn a few life lessons from Frank Abagnale.
You know, I was a big advocate of writing checks, but I'm not anymore, because on that check is my name and address and phone number, my bank's name and address, my account number at that bank, my routing number into that account, that's your wiring instructions, my signature on the signature card at that bank, then the clerk is written on the front center, my driver's license number, and my date of birth.
Frank emphasizes that anyone who handles that check, from the time you give it to the cashier until it's processed by the bank, can easily get your personal information. Rather than using checks, Frank says to use a credit card instead, which offers more protection.
Credit card is the safest form of payment that exists on the face of the earth because of the way the federal laws are structured. So if tomorrow someone would get my credit card number and charge $1 million on my credit card, by federal law, I have zero liability.
What about debit cards?
When I use a debit card, every time you reach for it, you're exposing the money in your account. If they get the card number, they're stealing money out of your account. And then you're trying to convince the bank to give you your money back to put in that account versus a credit card company you haven't paid yet.
I'm going to go home and talk to my grandchildren and tell them, watch out for those debit cards. It may be great for them to just go and get money, but it isn't the best way to go. So I'm going to suggest their parents get them a credit card.
Of particular concern in Hawaii is the grandparent scam.
And this is where someone walks over to their phone and the caller ID says it's the police department. So it's very easy to manipulate caller ID, but they believe it must be the police department because it says it's the police department. So they pick up the phone and they say, "This is Sergeant Ryan, we arrested your grandson." They have the grandson's name. He was in this vehicle. They tell you what car he was, which you know is his car. And then they will turn around and say, "Your grandson gets one phone call. He asked us not to call his parents, but he asked us to call you," meaning he wants to trust his grandparents to keep it quiet. And he needs to post bail. If he doesn't post bail in the next 2 hours, he'll have to spend the whole weekend in the city jail. "Oh, no, I don't want that. How do I do that?" "Well, you can give me a credit card over the phone and that'll post his bail," and they get the information. So in that scam, like all scams, there's an immediate thing about you have to send me money and you have to do it right now. If you said, "Can I just come down and post?" No, you can't do that. You have to give me your credit card. You know then that there's a little bit suspicious. So I tell people I live by 2 words: stop, verify. So I'm going to hang up the phone, I'm going to pick up the phone book, look up the police department, call them and ask for this police officer. They'll say there's nobody here by that name. End of story.
Social media like Facebook and Twitter can also be a hazard.
You know, you're much safer obviously offline. The problem is that people don't really understand social media. Now, I myself am not on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I don't use any of that. And if you tell me on Facebook where you were born and your date of birth, that's 98% of me stealing your identity. Those are the only 2 things I need to know. I already know your name.
Facebook. I didn't realize so much was on Facebook. I never touched Facebook, but my family does, and I'm going to get on them.
And I do think seniors should be on Facebook, but I think we have to all guard what we expose about ourselves on social media.
The best defense to avoid identity theft is knowing when it happens. You can get helpful tips and more information by visiting the AARP website or the Identity Theft Division at usa.gov. If you're new to Medicare, we can help you work your way through all the questions, the details, and the headaches. Generations TV has gathered experts in the field to help you find the answers. This is Navigating Medicare.
Hi, I'm back again. This is Ed speaking on Medicare Hints.
A lot of people may not realize that they may qualify for extra financial assistance to help pay for their premiums and prescription drug costs, depending on their income and their total assets. These savings can be especially helpful for seniors who are on a fixed income.
Find out if you qualify. Call us.
Helping you work your way through the confusion, Navigating Medicare. Brought to you today by Financial Benefits Insurance, serving the entire state of Hawaii from the corner of Pi'ikoi and Kapiolani in Honolulu. A reminder that Generations TV is also available to watch online. Just go to our homepage at generations808.com and click on Current Show to watch the latest episode online. Whether you're at the beach, at the park, or on the mainland, we're always easy to find from our website at generations808.com.
It's time for another Generations TV resource moment, shining the spotlight on people, organizations, businesses, and services that benefit Hawaii's Kupuna. Brought to you by Vacations Hawaii.
Hi, my name is Dan Ihara.
And I'm Julie Ihara.
And we're the founders of the Ihara team and the Complete Solution, where we help older adults transition life. So we have people that are downsizing and decluttering. We can help them with that. If they want to sell their home, we also help them with the sale of their home. Or if they want to rent it, we can help them rent it. So whether you're trying to figure out where to go or how to get there, we're part of that solution. Hi, you can call me at 256-7873 for a free consultation, or you can visit us online at iharateamhawaii.com or email us at ihara@iharateam.com. And we're also part of Generations Magazine, which we love very much.
Hi, my name is Leah Owan. I'm Director of Sales and Marketing for the Plaza Assisted Living. We offer senior living rentals to Hawaii's older adult population. And we have 5 locations, one in Punch Bowl, Mililani, Moanalua, Pearl City, and Waikiki. And next year, we're slated to break ground in Kaneohe. And we've been partnering with Generations Magazines for over 8 years now. and just love the partnership that we've been able to develop with them.
Hi, I'm Scott Spallina from the Elder Abuse Unit at the Prosecutor's Office, and we prosecute crimes where the victims are 60 years of age or older. We write for the Generations magazine. Every issue there's an article about how to prevent crimes from happening to you, as well as tips on elder abuse in general. We do public speaking out into the community, going to the senior fairs, church groups, whatever. We've done over 400 presentations to senior groups. We also do training at the police academy, as well as certain banks, and we prosecute crimes in our court system.
5914-777-514-777. Who's got the best deals of Vegas around? Who's got the good job? Call 5914-777 today. Vacations Hawaii. Vacations Hawaii. Vacations Hawaii. Good luck, we go play. 5914-777 today. Good luck, we go play.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com.
Generations TV presents another helpful tip for seniors. From Moon Physical Therapy, here's Julie Moon.
When you get out of bed in the morning, do you look like this? Ugh. That's not a good way to get out of bed, and it's a potential injury waiting to happen. I have a simple technique that can get you up and going in the morning without injury. So let's get started. So the first thing I want Gloria to do is she's going to tighten her abdominal muscles. And what that does, it supports her low back, so as she's rolling, she's not twisting or turning, which could prevent any stress on the back. Then she's going to bend the farthest knee from the edge of the bed. And what that does, it helps her to push herself over. She's going to reach with her left arm across her body, and then the right arm goes up by her side. There you go. And you're going to keep your tummy tight as you roll to the side. Keep your body all the way midline. Good, and all the way to your side. There you go. And then you're going to bring your knees that are bent over the edge of the bed. At the same time, you're pushing yourself up with your hand and your elbow, Gloria. There you go. And walk yourself up, keeping your tummy tight, to a seated position. So how was that? Was that easy? Good. Gloria does this every day in the morning, and you should do the same. The more you practice, it'll become a smooth movement, and you'll be up and out of bed before you know it. If you want to contact me, want to learn more about physical therapy, call me at 597-1005. Thank you.
Another helpful tip for seniors from Generations TV.
Mood Physical Therapy is stepping into the future with its brand new addition, the HydroWorks 300 Sport, the only underwater treadmill in the state. The HydroWorks 300 Sport is easily accessible and is perfect for rehabilitation and daily exercise. Using the most advanced jet technology, video monitoring system, and the ability to increase or decrease resistance by changing the depth of the water, the HydroWorks 300 Sport is your source for optimum therapy and performance. It's only available on Ward Avenue. Mood Physical Therapy, therapy that achieves results.
Kalakaua Gardens is Oahu's most exciting monthly rental senior assisted living community. We provide independent living, assisted care, memory care, skilled nursing, and short-term respite care, all under one roof. At Kalakaua Gardens, we embrace a heart for service and a passion for living. We warmly welcome you into our ohana.
If you'd like to know more about us, please come and visit us. We're here at 1723 Kalakaua Avenue. Our phone number is 808-518-2273, and our website is kalakauagardens.com. Come in, take a personal visit, a tour, and then have a meal on us.
Welcome back to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life.
Honolulu Quarterback Club is a club that recognizes all sports.
We've been meeting since 1947. We're going into our 71st year.
My uncle started bringing me here in the early 60s. He was named Harry Field. He was the first person of Hawaiian blood to play in the NFL.
My function here is secretary of the quarterback club, and also as an athlete myself that I try to meet others in different sports and talk sports.
Maple Garden is so wonderful to let us have our meetings here. We have a buffet. It's excellent. Nobody gets tired of the fried chicken. We have a great time, lots of friendship.
We have a variety of interesting speakers.
Every week, there is somebody with an amazing story.
Some of the speakers that have come here in the past:
Paul Durham, Les Kiter, Al Min,
Carissa Moore, Nick Rolovich, many sports celebrities, the Animals, all these sports people over at ESPN Radio.
Every year, almost all the UH coaches come. And then throughout the year too, professional baseball players, professional basketball players, so forth, the boxers.
We have tennis, you meet all kinds of different people. I mean, if you know about different sports, quarterback club. But football is primary, you know.
There's not been a week that goes by that somebody doesn't learn something about either the sport or coaching or how to do that.
The people here are just fabulous. Everyone's got stories of sports and their involvement in sports and what they do, so it's always fun to talk to these people. They're great members. They're very supportive.
And it's just a place to come. Everybody's friendly, and you get to know people for years and years, and new people are definitely welcome.
You know, electronically, the world has changed, but best communication is face-to-face, eye-to-eye. And that's what we do here at the Honolulu Quarterback Club. So everyone that's here is involved in sports in some way. Either they participate in different sports or they support different sports.
I would encourage people to come to the club because there's not too many places that you can go to that you, for a very small amount of money and for a very casual atmosphere, you actually get good food, make good friends, and really learn a lot about people.
I love the people. I love sports. We have luncheon meetings every Monday. You can reach us on our website, HonoluluQuarterbackClub.com. The press releases are in the Sunday's paper, and we invite you to join us as a member. Membership is on a donation basis. Individually, it's $30, and for a couple, it's $45 annually. Yes.
Listen to Generations Radio, Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. on AM 690. Or find us online at generations808.com and Facebook. Plus, catch us every Wednesday night at 7:30 and all through the week on Spectrum OC16. That's Channel 12. It's time for another Generations TV resource moment, shining the spotlight on people, organizations, businesses, and services that benefit Hawaii's kupuna.
Welcome to Generations TV. I'm Percy Ihara, your host. We're actually here at our Salem Media Studio, taping our Generations Radio. And today is our guest, Miss Rosemary Lloyd from the Conversation Project. Welcome to the show, Rosemary.
Thanks, Percy. Great to be here.
So yeah, you're here from Boston.
Yeah.
And so what are you doing here?
I'm here with Kupuna as their guest, and I'm talking with people around the island and actually over at Maui too, to talk about my project. It's called the Conversation Project, and we are a campaign to encourage people to talk about their wishes for end-of-life care so that those wishes can be respected.
So the Conversation Project is really about how to talk or have somebody as an agent for your end-of-life, quality of life, things like that?
Yes, we want people to be normalizing the conversation. You know, so many people think it's too soon to talk about when I might die or what I would. Too soon. They might think it's too soon, but you know what? It's always too soon until it's too late. You're never too young. You're never too healthy to start having this conversation. That's what we're here to tell you about.
So you had mentioned 75% of the people
who are admitted to emergency rooms over the age of 65 may not be in a position to make a decision for themselves. Maybe they have fallen, maybe there's a medication error, had a stroke. So it's really important, if you want to preserve your voice and your choice about what kind of care you want, you need to have someone who's your decider, who's your healthcare agent, and you need to tell them what you want, and you want to put it in your Hawaii Advance Directive as well.
Most of the people know and understand that they need to have this conversation.
90% of Americans say that they think it's a really important conversation to have, and yet fewer than 30% are talking about it. And the question is why?
And I'm going to ask you, since you're a professional, why?
Well, we think it's too soon. We think it's a scary thing, or that people won't want to talk to us about it because it's like, or that it makes death happen faster if you talk about it. But mostly people just don't know how to start, and they don't know what to talk about. So we created a free conversation starter kit guide. It's something you can download on our website or go to the Kupuna website, and you can get this piece of paper. It's a booklet with simple exercises to help you reflect, to write, and then to talk with people that you love about what's most important to you.
So who should we talk to?
You want to be able to talk to everyone in your circle of care. So come the time that a decision has to be made, there's no infighting, okay? Everyone's on the same page. And you want to talk to your doctor. And your doctor wants to talk to you because they want to know what's most important to you.
But they're so busy nowadays.
You can schedule a special appointment to be able to talk just about this with your doctor.
So if you're on Medicare, which a lot of you probably are, actually there's a reimbursement to the doctor.
Right. The CMS, it's the agency that pays for that kind of conversation. They will now pay your doctor. And your doctor, unfortunately, may not know that that's a code, or your administrator may not know. So you can help inform them. And there is information on our website about how you actually code that visit when someone wants to talk to you. But you want to be prepared in advance. Okay? So your job is think about this in advance and think about the 3 most important things you want your doctor to know. Like, how long do you want to live? Are you willing to take all kinds of medical care, no matter how painful, and prolong your life as much as possible? Or are you comfortable with being kept comfortable if something bad should be happening in your life? How much privacy do you want? Who do you want to have around you? You want to talk to your doctor about these things.
So besides your doctor, what about your clergy or your pastor, your own pastor?
Your clergy is another person that you want to be able to talk to. If there's a challenge in your life, you want to talk to your clergy person. However, they may not be as well prepared. So we have lots of resources on our website for your clergy, for your congregation, on how to have these conversations in the safe space that is your place of worship.
So we're here at Rosemary Lloyd from the Conversation Project. It's very easy to go to theconversationproject.org. And also the local organization of palliative and hospice care agencies is called Kupuna, and you can actually go to kupuna.org. And the Kupuna phone number is 585-9977. Give them a call and start your conversation. Any last words, Rosemary?
Don't put this off. Have the conversation now. It's always too soon until it's too late.
Absolutely. So thank you very much. Theconversationproject.org, as I said, or kupuna.org.
One of today's biggest threats to seniors is identity theft. Copeland Insurance Group reminds you that the new government-issued Medicare cards are coming soon. The newly redesigned cards will no longer have your Social Security number on them, helping to prevent fraud and fight identity theft. Instead, you'll be issued a new, unique Medicare number. The change will not affect your coverage or benefits in any way. The new cards will be mailed starting in April, and when you receive yours, be sure to destroy your old card and keep your new Medicare number confidential. If you have any questions about the new Medicare card, we'll be happy to help at Copeland Insurance Group.
Hi, I'm Margaret Wong with the Copeland Insurance Group. Let us be your Medicare resource throughout the year, and especially during this annual enrollment period. If you have Medicare questions, we have the answers. Call us at 808-591-4877. Thank you.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com.
Ilima at Lejano is now open in the heart of Kapolei. The all-inclusive lifestyle allows our residents to enjoy chef-inspired meals, daily activities, and custom wellness programs, as well as housekeeping and transportation services. Ilima at Lejano features luxury amenities such as an outdoor pool, fitness center, and a full-service spa and salon. A range of apartment styles are available, most with private lanais. Call now to reserve your new home and ask about our current move-in specials.
A reminder that Generations TV is also available to watch online. Just go to our homepage at generations808.com and click on Current Show to watch the latest episode online. Whether you're at the beach, at the park, or on the mainland, we're always easy to find from our website at generations808.com.
It's time for another Generations TV resource moment, shining the spotlight on people, organizations, businesses, and services that benefit Hawaii's Kupuna.
Okay, hi, this is Todd Pang from Caring Manoa, an adult residential care home in beautiful Manoa Valley. I am so happy to be here, and I want to thank Generations Magazine for all the support and kokua to our elderly kupuna in the community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jane Barigze. I'm the Public Affairs Specialist with the Social Security Administration. There's a lot of information online. Please visit us on socialsecurity.gov. There's a wealth of information. Online calculators, forms, publications, and you can also pick up a Generations magazine to get our columns with lots of information. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Liz Mel. I'm with Alulike. Alulike is a nonprofit that our mission is to help Native Hawaiians. We have several different programs, from employment and training to youth programs to preschool education programs, and I happen to be with the Kupuna program, which is a program, nutrition program for Native Hawaiians aged 60 and older. We also have home-delivered meals, activities at our meal sites. And another program we just started is a foster grandparents program, which we're really excited about. It's foster grandparents can go into the schools and help students who might need a little extra help. We love Generations magazine, and we get it every month, and we send it out to all our kupuna at our sites.
Listen to Generations Radio, Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. on AM 690. Or find us online at generations808.com and Facebook. Plus, catch us every Wednesday night at 7:30 and all through the week on Spectrum OC16. That's Channel 12. If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com. And if you have a great story or know a super senior or want to get the word out about programs and events for our senior community, contact us by email or call 808-234-3117.